the Egyptian giant. This is where the Bible does something very deliberate that many people overlook. Late in David's story, we're told about a fearsome Egyptian warrior, and the text goes out of its way to describe him as unusually large, around 7.5 feet tall, massive, intimidating, the kind of man who would make an entire army pause. And yet, something strange happens. The Bible never calls him a giant. In 2 Samuel 23:21, we're told that this towering Egyptian is killed by Benaiah, one of David's mighty men. The Egyptian is armed with a spear, but Benaiah goes at him with a staff, rips the spear from his hand, and kills him with his own weapon. It's a powerful story, but notice what's missing. No Rephaim, no Anakim language, no giant lineage. Which raises the question, why not? Because by biblical definition, giants weren't just tall. They were part of something older, something feared, something remembered. The Bible knows how to say tall man, but it reserves words like Rapha, giant, for specific bloodlines and legacies that carry generational terror. That Egyptian was big, but he wasn't part of that story. And this detail quietly corrects a huge misunderstanding. Biblical giants aren't simply about height. They're about identity, lineage, reputation, history. That's why some men who were shorter than Goliath are called giants, and others who were taller than most Israelites never are. Because the real threat wasn't inches. It was what stood behind them. If giants were only about size, then Israel's fear would have made sense. But they weren't. They were about remembered power, and God had already dismantled it, which means when Scripture tells us the Lord delivered him into his hand, 2 Samuel 23:21, it's reminding us of something deeper. Not every intimidating presence deserves the authority fear gives it. Some things look like giants, but only some actually are.